Hanny, can you explain to us this DirecTV cinema exclusive business model?
Yeah, sure. So we started this program probably about 2.5 years ago, looking at, the idea came from movies that we were getting at DirecTV in their traditional VOD, pay-per-view home entertainment window. They were kind of splitting in terms of box office revenue. So you had these movies that were either $100 million films or movies that were making $10 million or less at the box office. And the ones that were making $10 million or less were getting less and less love, but growing in quantity and also in quality. Like there's this huge amount of content out there that wasn't seeing the light of day in the way that some of these films deserved. And being on the marketing revenue side at DirecTV, part of my job is to make sure that we're bringing our customers the greatest value and the greatest content possible. And so I had an idea and I thought, what if we were to try to break the mold on the windows that we get and not wait for the studios to say, okay, the movie will go to the theaters, then it will come to you for transactional, then it will go to the pay TV window, and said, what could we do with these films that are making less than $10 million and try to bring them to our customers and add value by giving our customers something that they can't get anywhere else. Now, DirecTV has 20 million customers, 20 million households across the US, which is a huge opportunity to showcase a film. But our 20 million customers also don't live in the 10 or so cities that these films were being released in. So our customers weren't getting access to these films, and these films weren't getting access to our customers. And so it just felt like a natural fit to try to bring some of this content to our customer base. So we started a program where we went out, and actually our first exclusive film that we picked up was with IFC. And that was in 2013. And so we've just started this machine, and we've worked actually very well with IFC. They're one of our best partners. And when Tom mentioned Babadook, that was with them. So, but we're bringing films like this, like the Babadook. Next month we have Dark Places with Charlize Theron coming out. These films premiere on DirecTV, have a 30-day exclusive run, and so our customers get to see them before anyone else. And we put a lot of marketing support behind them. We put at least 7-figure marketing support behind these films in their 4-week window when they're on DirecTV. And then they run through their natural course, go with the theatrical, home entertainment, et cetera, down the path. So we feel like we've just introduced a new window, an incremental opportunity for a filmmaker versus trying to take away from, because we believe in the whole window. We've just created a new one, and it gives our customers some really great content that they wouldn't have had access to otherwise.
And I would just add on Babadook, it was enormously part of the reason why I think the film was so successful, because it really kicked off the word of mouth on that movie. And you know, even with the 30-day exclusive, the film went on to do $1 million theatrically at the box office alone. And I just think that being on Direct first really started, and the marketing push that they put behind it really helped that film.
And I'm glad you bring that up, because that's one of the things that was kind of interesting at the beginning. When we started talking to our studio partners, they were like, ooh, I don't know, this is going to be difficult for when the film, you know, when we expect Comcast to promote it, or Netflix, or iTunes, like having that DirecTV exclusive window could hurt us downstream. And now we're hearing through our partners like IFC that because of the marketing support that we put behind it, that's the first time anyone's ever heard of that film. So we have to market it, and we have to make sure our customers know about it. And so it's been a great added benefit that it is starting to help the films actually do better in the rest of their life throughout the windows, post DirecTV.
Well, I will say on Babadook that the marketing, the content, the trailer was one of the best trailers I've seen in a couple of years. You see the trailer, you want to see the film, even if it's a genre you don't even want to usually entertain. But I think the marketing was absolutely tremendous on that film. So congratulations. I don't know who put that together, but...
That was actually the Australian trailer.
Was
I think that the film, to Russell's point, I mean, it all comes full circle, is that they came to us totally prepared. They had a trailer, they had a concept, they knew what they had. It was a quality film. You know, and I think that all those elements helped to help us market and distribute the film here in the US, because actually that film failed in Australia, its home country. It was a bomb. So they went out full 4 or 5 months ahead of when we went out, and it just tanked, which was, I didn't really understand that, but we were able to take all those elements and, which they had come to us prepared with, and really use that to create a campaign and with our partners and, you know, have a successful film.
Well, congratulations. It really was a hit.
Yeah, and I was going to say, just to add to that, I think that kind of makes, brings out something I want to point out, that we were just talking about earlier, that, you know, certain films deserve to be treated differently, and doing something that's outside of the norm and not having an initial release in theaters doesn't mean that it's a direct-to-video at all. It can actually help a film. And so to kind of see, and you were mentioning this also, that know what film you have and treat it the way it should be treated, and not think there's this traditional path that you have to follow, that there are different opportunities out there, and just be open to them.
Is the film, if you're a direct television customer, is this do you pay per title, or how does that work? Or is it generally available to all subscribers?
It is available to all subscribers, but it is a transactional window. So it is a pay-per-view movie, VOD title, where you'll have, it'll be anywhere from $10.99 to $12.99. It is a premium window because it is pre-theatrical, and so we do price it a little bit higher than our traditional VOD titles, which are $5.99, but those are the titles that have already played in theaters and then come to our platform afterwards. This is, because you're seeing it before you can see it anywhere else, we do charge a premium, and people will make that decision whether they want to pay for it or not, and, you know, people are making the decision to buy.